Welcome to the table. Today we're going to unbox and look at some things that just came in. First of all, you're looking at the smileys. I told my wife, I saw that the mail person was coming up, and I said, "Ooh, look, a box of smileys is coming," because I was like trying to be funny that it's a happy box of good stuff to make me happy. But then my wife said, "There's no smileys on it," so she gave my daughter a marker, and my daughter drew smileys on it. So thank you, daughter. And what's in it? This is my jump into infinity. I honestly don't know why I'm jumping into a whole new game system, but that's the curse of being a ADHD game collector. There's really no reason why other than the fact that you want to be in on something new. So I ordered this from a place called Game Castle online, Castle with a K. And I think I ordered it on like a Thursday or a Friday. And today is Tuesday, for what it's worth, and it came in. Originally it said it was going to be delivered on Thursday, but the FedEx people brought it today. So the turnaround time was really good. But I think Game Castle charges full price for things. You pay the manufacturer, so it's not like Amazon or some kind of discount place. So for all of this, I paid more than I want to admit that I paid for it. But it came with the Monk, which was a con. I don't even know which convention this was, but it's a convention exclusive figure. So I got the Monk. And then the box, this is the pre-order box that says it has the Ninja exclusive in it. So I'm happy with that. So I got a couple exclusives. Then it was a bundle. So the bundle also came with the Retaliation Dire Foes Mission Pack. And they had tossed in here for my convenience the little quick start rules. The quick start rules are on their website. So if you want to know more about Infinity CodeOne, you can go get those quick start rules for yourself. And it also, if you get the physical booklet someday, it had a little advertisement section in the back. So I thought, well, that's nice. I've always enjoyed Corvus Belli, I think that's how you say it. I've always thought they've had a fun artwork. So that's one reason I thought I wanted to get into Infinity, is I really enjoy their artwork, kind of that anime-inspired look. And I thought I would get into this specifically, CodeOne, because I've read and watched some videos try to explain to me exactly what CodeOne is. It feels like, from what I'm getting, CodeOne is a new entry point to the Infinity world. And it starts out with just a few factions out of the many that they have. And it seems like a great place for new players like myself to kind of hop in, learn the game, and then you can move up or promote yourself up into the full game. No problem with that at all. People, it's weird because this is a game where I've heard people say that it's extremely complicated, and then I've heard people say, but it's actually pretty easy. I think what it is complicated in the fact that because the units themselves, there are so many, and they come with many special abilities, weapons, equipment. The complexity comes from how you can kit out your folks and then how all of those things interact with each other. And that's the complexity. The rules are pretty simple as far as the opposed dice rolls and the concept of the ARO. So, you know, take that for what you will. I'll have to find out for myself exactly. But it felt like CodeOne would be the great place to jump in. So I'm going with that. So what I'm going to do is pull these out of the box here. Set this big, they sent a nice huge box. And we'll take a look at what's inside. Now I've seen some people unbox this on the interwebs already. So this is me unboxing it to see what's in here, because not all of you watch other people on the internet, and I appreciate that. Thank you. And I don't remember who said it, but somebody said, "Wow, you sure did struggle pulling that shrink wrap off." Well, I'm a YouTuber. Don't expect me to muscle my way through a lot. I am trying not to damage the box. So I was going to make a nice comment how none of this came shrink wrapped. So that's why I mentioned that. It didn't come shrink wrapped, but I am being foiled by this tape because I don't want to tear the artwork on the box. Yep, I'm one of those people. So I'm going to try not to damage the stuff. So we're going to open that one. Well, if you want to look at the box. So here is the front, Operation Kaldstrom. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's the forces of Yu Qing. One of the pronunciation guides said that the J is a ch sound, so Yu Qing. And this is the Oceania, which I could be pronouncing that one wrong. But this is actually two factions that I think are pretty cool. I think I would have preferred a box that had Oceania and the Ariadna groups, factions, because one, my son and I like the idea of they have like hospitaliers. This is the Pan-Oceania people are like they're like the knights of old, the chivalry, Deus Vult, and all that stuff. And my son was like, yeah, I'm playing those guys. And the Yu Qing are Chinese, is what I've been told. Nothing wrong with Chinese. I just don't know much about Chinese culture to know exactly how all this fits into anything in particular. But Ariadna I would have liked because those have, well, Americans and Russians and Scottish. And so Oceania and the Ariadna, I hope I'm saying those right, probably not. But those cover all the groups that we like to play. Like my son loves playing Russians when we do stuff. I'm pretty cool if I'm playing the religious Templar type people. So I'm going to have to learn what I Ching brings to the table so I can say, aha, I got it. See, right now, I have no connection with them because I don't know anything about them in the world. But I'm going to learn, and I'm going to make them the best I Ching fighting force ever. So what do you get in here? Well, I could read all this. There's buildings, a play mat, some templates, what are these, like size markers? I don't know. It's all very complicated. You're going to get some custom dice. Very excited about that. So this actually contains a full game in a box. As someone was pointing out, these Infinity boxes are a better deal than you get for like the Warhammer Kill Team boxes. Because I was thinking about getting Warhammer Kill Team because my son loves the Warhammer. But someone was pointing out you don't get as much in the box of Kill Team as you do with Infinity. Plus, I'm tired of Warhammer. I want something a little different than that. And this seems to strike that itch. So let's see what comes in here to help me strike the itch or scratch the itch. Something. It's a nice heavy-duty box. It's not flimsy or anything at all. So I'm going to take that off. Yeah, good box. And hopefully I can fit most of this back in. What we have immediately then is a little leaflet for one of their games. Aristea. I've never seen that. It's a MOBA style game. It's a sports game that allows two players to take the role of competitive team managers in the greatest virtual show of the human sphere. I will have to look that up on YouTube. Alright. Bases. We have a lot of bases for the figures. What size they are, I'm sure gamers know better. I want to say 25, 30 millimeter? Guessing. I don't know. Here's the custom dice. These are really, really nice. I like that. They got a good feel to them. And I really like that they have the faction symbol on them. So if you roll a 1, that's awesome because you got a faction symbol. These will not work for D&D because D&D, there's no fancy symbol on the 20. You know what I mean? So anyway, these are really good dice. Who knew I'd be so excited about dice? But I am. I like those. Yeah, they feel good. Feel good. Let me stick them here. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is... I'm looking at my collection of stuff here. This is going to be my first all pewter game. Usually I've gotten a couple items just from like Flames of War that were resin and pewter. And I'm guessing this is some kind of nice high quality pewter. I'm going to have to get some glue. but this will be my first all pewter game, and I don't know what to expect from it. And it's really hard to tell the quality of the figures while they're in the package. I'm so used to getting plastic that everything feels like little plastic kits, and yeah, something entirely new for me. So that will be a journey in itself, is figuring out how to mount and work with these. So I wish I could show you these, only because yeah, they're in the package, and if I pull them out, I really don't know what to show you, because with the bare metal, I'm not seeing the detail that people see in it. I'm going to have to get a base coat on them, and it'll be easier for me to see exactly how these things look. I only mention that because I have watched some other unboxing videos, and usually some folks have these things painted up. They paint up beautifully, but that's going to be the challenge, is I'm going to have to paint them so they look beautiful. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, static cling. So miniatures we'll look at some other day. Alright, the introductory booklet, different than the quick start booklet. What's in the introductory book here? It is a nice sized book. I would be curious to know how this will compare to the CodeOne rulebook. There's a CodeOne rulebook that you can get on pre-order. I just flipped through a bunch of stuff. So it's got the missions. The quick start, there's no mission. The quick start is just basically you take like 3 people, your opponent take like 3 people, and you go for it. But this, I'll have to read the missions and see what's special about those. I think this first mission, yeah, the first mission is you take 3 miniatures, so this is almost like maybe beefing up the quick start a little bit. Here's some rules incorporated into the mission. And it looks like, okay, I like this kind of style of learning. It looks like as you go through the missions, they up the rules complexity a little bit for you, which is great. Another thing I'm very excited about is here you have the troop data. Okay, why am I mentioning that? Cool, it's in the book, yay. But if you want, you can go online, and I thought this was absolutely amazing. Another reason why I thought I would support Infinity in Corvus Belli is they make all the rules free. So if I spend any future money, it's because I want to spend future money to get additional, soldiers or terrain packs and things like that, because all the rules are free. They have army builders where all of these stat card blocks are free, and they update them frequently with errata and rules updates, and you can download, print those out. It's great. All of the paper you can get online for free, and then print it out or whatever. So the fact that you got a book here is kind of cool, but not a necessity. I will probably buy the N4, because that'll be, I guess, the next generation of rules. I'll probably buy into N4, again, just to support them, because I think this is some amazing stuff. I love their artwork. Holy cow. This stuff's amazing. In fact, I was watching today. See here, I've got the camera zoomed out, but let me show you. These figures look great. Holy cow. I gotta paint them first, though. They'll never look that good, but they can look amazing if you can paint really well. But I was watching a video by Team Covenant today. I don't know how it came up on my feed, but it said, hey, here's some the first look at Corvus Belli's Infinity from like 6 years ago. So I guess this has been out like 6 years. And they said, yeah, look at these figures, they're awesome. And I was like, man, those actually look kind of bad. But over the years, Corvus Belli, from what they showed on that video to what I'm looking here, their figures are amazing. So that's what I was saying. When I'm looking at them in the packaging as a pewter figure, I'm not impressed. I'm like, great. But when you see the possibilities, it's like, holy cow, holy smokes. I can't wait to try and paint some of these up. This is nice. I'm glad they gave me a little painting guide. I kid you not, I'm so happy. I'm going to have to find some of these flat earths and some black and Prussian blues. Honestly, I was just going to spray paint these things, the Oceania, with ultramarine blue. I have a whole can here from the Warhammer days that I don't do anymore. So I was like, shoot, yeah, I'll just spray these guys with ultramarine blue and then paint some additional whatevers on there. So you'll have to let me know if that's a bad idea or not. And then, okay, good, some Yu-Ching. I wanted to know what they're using for their oranges there because I want to try and match. The other thing is, too, I've seen some people, they were painting these figures with the Games Workshop's contrast paints. So I might go find some light blues and some oranges and do contrast paints on these, which I've never used before. So I'm excited to try painting them. I'm a little scared because I just know they're not going to turn out as gorgeous as these. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. The only way to get better is to start. Words of wisdom. You can quote me on that. All right, here we go. The scenery pack. All right, there's the dreaded... Okay, hold on. Shrink wrap. No shrink wrap. All right, here's the scenery packs. Now, this was another thing I saw. Oh, nice. I love that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Got a little slip case. Shows you some of the terrain. Here's how you can lay it out there. Here's what you get. Gosh dang. This is super awesome. Okay, I have not purchased anything from Kill Team. So Kill Team, you might be thinking that's exactly what's in Kill Team. I don't know. But having never purchased anything from Kill Team or Infinity before, I'm going to tell you, this is really slick. They have a production value that really is impressive. I love these 3D instructions. That's just amazing. And check it out. This is some thick cardboard. These are heavy duty. It looked like on some videos I've seen before, the terrain that they like maybe buying a terrain pack or came with some other box sets looked a little more flimsy than this. But this is like a heavy cardstock. This is great. And I love, look at that. Every time I watch people's battle reps, they've got all these cool like holographic signs and things to show you it's the future. And look, there's a couple right there. Hospital. Let's see if they got any with like anime chicks. Well, here's this. We're going to look at that in just a second here. Here's some templates. Great. Looks like a nice infinity measuring stick. Probably centimeters, inches. I'm an inches player. That's right. There we go. Some more of the holographic signs with the anime chick. Oh, man. Rock on. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait to assemble that. Blast smoke template. Assuming it would be a good blast template for stuff. Here's the silhouettes. Since your miniature encompasses an area, it's more than just the outline of the model. So they got these little silhouettes things so you can put that down to help resolve disputes on if you could see the enemy or not. So that's kind of cool. Supply boxes for some of the missions. And I've seen some people have really, really nice tokens that you can customly get. But out of the box, these are nice. And again, because they're a nice thick cardboard, I guess, I think they're going to hold up well on the table. And some more buildings. Yeah, this is sharp. Sharp. We'll probably make a separate video where some of this is assembled and you can see it on the table. One box said, I watched the unboxing for a previous set. It was like Red Veil. And a gentleman pulled out a poster. And he was like, oh, a poster? Who needs a poster? I'm a 40-year-old man. And someone said, that poster is actually the battle map on the other side. Well, here is opposite. I have a battle map, but no poster. Come on, I'm a 45-year-old man. Give me a poster. No poster. Or you could say this is the winter side. Get it? Winter? Because it's all white. All right, but here's a city one. Right now my camera is not high enough that I can unfold this and show it to you, but it looks like it's got, you know, I don't know how many people really care about the scenery on here anyway. What would be cool is to buy an actual lifted platform that you get to play on. But this is where all that scenery and terrain are going to sit on. So you got one battle map. Now, from what I've been told, and when I say told, what I read on the interwebs, says that this map is actually half of your playing surface. So this works good for the very small skirmishes. But if you want to play a full game, you're going to need a 4x4 area. And I think this was 2x4? I don't know. I don't think it's quite 2 feet by 4 feet. But it's like half of a playing area. There you go. That's some of the cardboard. That's awesome. That's some good stuff. So I'm going to just stick that right back there. And I'm going to stick this was here when I first got that. This goes on here right so. Advertisement. And all that fits nicely back in the box. Oh, don't forget dice. Okay, I'm going to see if I can slide this back in the box. So that'll give me something to play with as I head into the weekend. Okay, it mostly fits back in the box. It's got stuck on the lip. Oh, I hate that. I hate boxes. Alright, well. Okay, that was the base box. Here we've got the monk. Can I open it? It looks like I can rip it. Nope. Alright, hold on. More shrink wrap. Since we're bringing in a small specific item, I figured we would bring the camera in. So here comes the monk, which is quite a few pieces here. So I had to do some cleanup. Get rid of the pewter. I had to dig out my little tools I use for cleaning up my little World War II pewter ships. So, but I don't know how well you can see that. Let's drag it let's get right on this guy. Okay, stop shaking, camera. It doesn't like when I move it. Okay. So here we have, I got his long hair on the back, his arm. Now as I'm looking at this close up, there's a lot of really good detail on here. You can see the fingers nicely. You can see his face nicely. My painting won't do this very good, but I think a good base coat of something will help to really bring out some of this. And I can, put some black on the hair and some highlights. So that's a nice part. And then we have here some of the rest of the body. Alright, he's got himself kind of a hook sword. Looks like some pewter stuff to have to break off. I've got some clippers. That was probably a horrible way to do that, but just a little bit of flash to clean off here, which, for pewter figures is probably not too unexpected there. But again, some nice detail on the hands. The hook sword looks pretty cool there. Just bent ever so slightly from the, traveling, bouncing around a little bit. But ultimately, I think that'll be, this overall, I think, will be fairly easy to clean up there. And some of the little pieces are breaking right off. We have part of the body. Oh, actually, this is the little Buddhist head. I saw this. Once you get some of this excess pewter cut off, that actually goes onto the base, and then he's got a pose. I remember this from the picture. He's going to be standing on that base. So that was pretty cool. I was not expecting that, and then oh yeah, I remembered. There it is. So that's cool. Part of the body, then his leg. Yeah, again, I don't know how well the camera shows this, but that actually looks really nice. Some good detail in the legs. I'm very impressed by that. That's nice. I'm not disappointed with that, so I'm going to leave that there. Quality Control, 1985. Control de Calidad. I don't know if that's his name or something, but thank you, Control de Calidad. Let's just slip that off to the side. I'll probably have to zoom this out for just a moment. Alright, there it is. Dire Foes. This gave you a mission pack. So you finished all the missions in the base box, and then this, my understanding, adds on some things. See, this guy, it was a troll hunter, I think. So that's why I like Pan-Oceania. They got like all the cool stuff I like. Vikings, Knights Templar, stuff like that. Got to figure out what Yu Ching brings for me. And then some informant. So really, a couple of missions and some figures. I don't know what this is selling for, but I'm sure it's expensive though. Yeah, so just like all these games, you know, your initial buy-in is probably pretty good price. I paid extra because I got this bundle and it came with some exclusives. I'm pretty sure I paid more than what is reasonable. I don't want to talk about price. But I don't know how much these little packs are coming, but really if it's like 30 bucks and all you get is 3 figures, I think that's probably a little much. But I got 3 figures. So what's the mission? Mission Pack Alpha Retaliation. Okay. Someone will have to tell me, is the mission online? Like what you do exactly? So I understand there's some dudes, but the dudes, it must be online because there's no figure stats or anything. It's just 3 figures. So I have no idea what this is supposed to cost, but hopefully it wasn't that much. Again, I don't know what it costs because I bought a bundle, and they probably charged a premium because it's got the 2 exclusive. Oh, you know what? I didn't see my ninja. Oh well, I didn't look at all the figures either, so the ninja's probably in there. Dang it! I'll have to look for him. Okay, so here's this guy. Yeah, he's good though. I mean, they're good. Good detail, good casting on the face. Come on, focus. Work with us. Looks good. Got some nice creases on the pant legs, creases on the suit. Yeah, I mean that's a good figure. I mean, I'm not gonna knock on the quality. These look really good. This is the Yu Ching because he's got his sword there. And what can I see from him? Yep, got the armor there. I mean, yeah, again, I'm pretty impressed with the details they get into these castings. You know, clean them up a little bit. I think the next thing for me to do is figure out the basing. I mean, these guys got like gravel and some stuff and snow and things. I don't have anything like that. So they're probably just going to get mounted on that. So I'm going to see if I can do something a little fancy. But otherwise, yeah, who knows. Okay, so there's the suit dude, the I Ching dude, and yeah, I hope that's a troll hunter. I'm not entirely sure. Hold on, the box should tell me. By allowing an attack against it to go unpunished. So following the events in Kaldstrom, a representative of Yu Qing's diplomatic corps who is visiting Huangdi will be the target of a team led by troll hunter Gunnar Lundbark. Of course, with Imperial Agent Adil Mehmet of the Special Division as the diplomat's bodyguard, the task will not be easy. So their stats must be on the website. Cool. I'll find them. But now I know who they are. Okay, so his body's in half. Yeah, half the fun of these sometimes is putting them together. Figuring out how they fit. Yeah, I'll have to. It's the only problem I hate with pewter. Cleaning them to make them fit. You gotta really get in there sometimes. Shave stuff down that you're not always sure needs to be shaved down, but we'll make it work. Yeah, if you force it enough, it's going. It's fitting. It's getting in there. I gotta clean it up a little bit. Not bad though. He'll look pretty cool. And he's got his Thor hammer. Nice. Yeah, so this guy will be fun to put together. Get him glued down and painted. Yeah, let's take him apart. Blah. Awesome. Well, there you go. I wish I knew more about the game to tell you more about stats and important things like that. But that's what comes in the Retaliation Dire Foes mission pack. 3 figures. You'll have to find the mission and figure stats for yourself. But again, considering they put everything online, cool. That's fine. Because then I can print out the stats for them and everything will be alright. I just hope this isn't like a $30 box, because that might be a little too much, I think, for 3 figures. I know, and I just said how cool it was at all the rule books and stuff. They got to make money somehow. So I guess it's a give and take. Semi-high priced models, but no rule books that you have to purchase. Everything you purchase beyond that seems optional. So I can support that. But there you go. That's Infinity CodeOne. There's some of my thoughts on it initially. Tell me what you think. I don't know. Do you play Infinity CodeOne? Do you like the game? I haven't played it yet, so I hope I like it. I like the videos I've seen. I like the ARO, active reaction system thing. I like the opposed dice rolls and face-off, so it has a lot of things I like. I like the fact that you could play it with 3 figures and slowly build up how many you bring to the table and still cap out at like 10. I've read some forum posts where people said, you know, you could play this game with lots of figures, but it would really bog down. So this has its place as a small table game, you know, a few figures and then some nice terrain. Very excited. We'll let you know how it goes. But thanks for watching. Share your thoughts, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.